This is Cami Paulson with the CLM Rx, and this podcast is all about CLM implementations. If you are a practitioner and you deliver CLM implementations as a project manager, as a business analyst, as a technical resource, we hope you can find lots of great stuff here for your practice to improve it, things to think about and consider when implementing the tools on the market. And if you're someone that's purchasing CLM, have purchased CLM, are considering expanding CLM, hate your current CLM implementation, and need it to be improved, this podcast is also for you. We talk about all things CLM. We talk about challenges to implementing. We talk about getting ready for CLM. We talk about automation. We talk about different CLM providers, and I talk to the practitioners out in the marketplace. So super excited that you're here today. I wanted to talk a little bit about who I am and what the CLM Rx is all about. Again, my name is Cami Paulson. I've been in the CLM space for more than 20 years. I started as a paralegal supporting in-house counsel, really busy tech companies experiencing a high amount of growth in an industry that was sort of leading the way at the time called affiliate marketing. And I was looking for ways to make my own life easier because I was supporting the corporate function around HR. I was supporting the corporate function by negotiating agreements for our sales team and just all the day-to-day work that went along with that and trying to do all of it through email. So I thought, how can I make my own life easier by looking at process automation? And, back in early 2000s, I started trying to build workflow tools in Salesforce. For any of you who've ever created the old Outlook email alias to manage your workload, I did all those things while still making multiple copies of agreements in order to get wet signature, placing that little sign here sticky all over the place and sending things out via FedEx, and having to wait 3 or 5 days, 2 weeks or more to actually flip the switch and turn on a product for a customer because we had to get that executed contract back. So times have definitely changed. And the process around automating your contracting is possible with CLM implementations. And I've done them for over 15 years. I sort of jumped the fence to implementations early in my career when I ran across it doing due diligence for my own organization. And I thought, this is the holy grail. This is the tool I've been looking for to make contracting easier, to be able to find and search repositories, to be able to control workflow. So I was an instant fan and I haven't looked back since. I started implementing, I spent 15 years at different organizations I worked with Selectica and Determine. I worked for IBM with the Emtoris product. I spent time with Icertis, and I've implemented as an advisor in my current role multiple tools in the market. And so I bring a vast amount of experience in implementations and in workflow automation and breaking down use cases and talking to customers about pain points. And then I also bring perspectives around how to get ready, how to design the tool, what to think about when you're implementing, how to expand. And I really have a passion for educating sort of people that are going to buy tech or people that are looking to deploy tech and those that actually do the job of implementations. And I like to be a resource that you can learn from. I want to share my knowledge. I've recently written a book. It was an Amazon bestseller, which was super exciting for our first book. It's called the CLM Rx. You can find it on Amazon, and I'll link it in the web links below. And, what was exciting for me was that I always wanted to write a book, but I thought these topics I speak to customers about every single day, I could probably write down the answers to a lot of these things in my sleep, which is probably a good way to decide what your first book's going to be about, is something that comes really easy to you. So I advise on all of the topics that I discuss in my book on a day-to-day basis in my current role, speaking to companies about how to think about implementing CLM or how to think about expanding, what to think about for strategy, and again, how to get ready. So all of those things I talk about in the book, and this podcast is an expansion of the book, right? I want to talk to practitioners of CLM about challenges they're facing in the market and how to capitalize on the current automation in the industry, what's coming for all of us, in 2023 and beyond around the CLM tools in the marketplace. And so this podcast is going to focus on all things CLM and how to do it right, save time, save money, and gain that valuable adoption and deal velocity that we're all looking for. So I hope you'll join us. Subscribe to the YouTube channel that we have. You'll see clips of our podcast there, along with shorts and different things that come up during the day that I might, want to share with you all around the practice of CLM. And then, come back and subscribe to the channel so that you can get our latest podcast episodes. I'm going to be talking to a lot of different practitioners across the CLM space. I have relationships with many of the CLM providers, and so I'll be talking to them about how they implement, what they think about the market and the trends, and I'm super excited to share that with you. So please like, subscribe, follow. If you have questions or if you'd like to be a guest, please let us know. Reach out and contact us. Links are below. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun.